Hello guys, I'm Pickles Parker, and today I will be reviewing the latest film in the X-Men series, Logan. Enjoy!
We got ourselves an X-Men fan. Maybe a quarter of it happened, and not like this. In the real world, people die.
Logan.
I don't want to talk about it.
Logan.
Just stop.
Be careful. I need the girl.
What girl?
Go get her. No. No. No.
And we're down.
She's like you. Very much like you.
I am not whatever it is you think I am.
She needs our help.
Someone will come along.
Someone has come along. This is what life looks like. People who love each other. A home. You should take a moment. Feel it. You still have time.
So, at the start of the film, obviously we have a Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman for the very last time. And he put in a very good performance. It's set in the future, and he's obviously very old, and he's dying because the adamantium in his blood is poisoning him. He lives with an albino, and the professor, who played by Patrick Stewart, who is very old and is having problems because he's got the most powerful brain in the entire world, and obviously he's got problems because he's getting older, so that is not good as well. So he's been asked by this guy with a robotic hand, I can't really remember his name, to search for this girl, and he refuses, and this nurse Gabriella keeps on coming up to him, asking him to drive him to this place called Eden, and he refuses. And she has this girl, and then it's only till he finally decides, yes, I'm going to do it, and he finds out the nurse is dead, and they take the child whilst on the run from the people that the man with the robotic hand was working for, but they kidnap the albino. Now, the girl was actually a mutant because this hospital in Mexico made children, had loads of children born with gene samples from various different mutants, and this girl was made from a gene sample from Wolverine, so she has always Wolverine's powers, and Patrick Stewart takes a liking to her, and yeah, they go to this hotel, and Patrick Stewart ends up having problems and killing a ton of people, so they start to go on the road, and Patrick Stewart, he starts to not really see he starts causing trouble for them. He keeps on saying stuff when they really should be on the run, like when they help these people when they're on the motorway and their carriage opens and all the horses are on the motorway. Wolverine helps them, and they ask him to go back for dinner, and he says no, not really, and Patrick Stewart says yes, and then they also say yes once they have dinner to stay over, and the albino sells them down the river after he's threatened with and is burnt a bit with the sunlight. And they arrive, and all of the family's deaths are on Wolverine's hands because Richard E. Grant, who is at the hospital, is experimenting and created a clone of Wolverine who has lots and lots of rage. And whilst there, the clone kills the professor whilst Wolverine is out with the father of the family, who ends up dying as well. To get the water back on. So yeah, and Patrick Stewart dies, and so does the albino, sacrifices himself to kill a ton of people, so it's just him and the girl, Laura, and they end up getting to Eden, which he thought wasn't real, because it's supposed to be a place where all the young mutants are, but Wolverine didn't think it was real because, of course, it was in a series of comic books which all had the X-Men comic books made a number of appearances, all with covers very reminiscent of obviously the X-Men comics from the late 20th century, which were nice Easter eggs. They obviously played a much more bigger part than most Easter eggs do. But obviously it was very nice to get some actual X-Men comic covers, and it's established that they did actually make a X-Men comic, and Wolverine says that half of it never actually happened, and obviously we see one with his yellow and black suit that we never did see in the films, which is a nice nod that he did wear a suit, and it's just actually quite funny. So they are in Eden, and the hospital people, Richard E. Grant, managed to find them, and the children are on the run, obviously, and they're trying to capture all the children, and Wolverine has a fight with his clone, the double they made of him, and yeah, Wolverine dies in the fight, which is obviously very sad. It does really hit there because he's in so many movies that is a very dramatic way he dies, and they know that you're supposed to feel sad for him dying, and it is very, very sad. It's a very sad film. Yeah, and then at the end, all the kids run off. They obviously everybody in the hospital is killed, and then they manage to the kids go off, crossing the border after they put Wolverine into his grave. So that's about the story, and it is incredibly good acting from Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, all the other actors, I can't really remember their names, obviously. Richard E. Grant wasn't in it that much, but the actress that played Laura was very good, and the one who played the albino, they all put in a very good performance, and you can see that they took some time into making this film. So yeah, it's very, very good. My only criticism is not with the movie itself, is you sort of feel that because it feels like it should be the last ever film in the X-Men franchise, but it is not, because obviously they're making more of it is the last movie in the early 2000s continuity. I don't think we'll ever see Ian McKellen as Magneto ever again, or Halle Berry as Storm, or any of the others like Cyclops and Jean Grey. I don't think we'll ever see them again played by the same people. I think that they're going to continue with the prequels. Obviously they're making more films of them, and obviously the Deadpools are going to be set in present day, so I don't think they're going to need any of the characters here. It will get a bit confusing, but yeah, it feels like it should be the last ever film in the X-Men series, but it's not, so it doesn't feel right, and I don't know how. I don't really think. I think the X-Men franchise thinks it's coming to an end, because I don't think they were killed off both Wolverine and Professor X in that way. So yeah, it's not with the film itself. The film is brilliant. It's just where it is placed. I just feel that you sort of it doesn't quite do what it's supposed to. Because obviously it's not the last film. But overall, it's an incredibly good film. My rating, it's got to be a 10 out of 10. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content from my channel, then please hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.